That the Los Angeles Times is now reporting, according to their sources, that Michael Jackson, the one-time pop superstar, remarkably talented but troubled entertainer, has died in Los Angeles. He was brought to UCLA Medical Center this afternoon in cardiac arrest. Sandy Kenyon's up in the newsroom with late details. Sandy?
Bill, we are just getting the word that Michael Jackson has died. This, according to the LA Times, which reported that he had been in a coma with members of his family arriving at his bedside. But Michael Jackson has passed away. KABC, our sister station in LA, was first to report that paramedics were called here to Jackson's home shortly after 3 o'clock our time. When they arrived, Michael Jackson was not breathing. The paramedics administered CPR, and he was transported to UCLA Medical Center, where, according to the LA Times, breathing. We now to the Times, he has passed away. So ends one of the most remarkable careers in popular music. This is a man who sold 170 million records. His album Thriller, the best-selling in the history of the world, and at more than 4. All of this comes just as a comeback was in sight. At London's O2 Arena, he was supposed to have begun a series of 50 concerts in mid-July. He was looking forward to it, and ticket sales have been extremely brisk. This, of course, coming after years when he was known more for the tabloid headlines than for his music. His musical legacy, of course, remarkable. Bad, Thriller. He co-wrote the We Are the World song that you may recall with Lionel Richie that sold so many copies and raised so much money. But of course there were the 3 children, the questions, the custody fights, and also his acquittal in 2005 of child molestation charges. Tabloid headlines, incredible record sales, all part of the legacy of Michael Jackson tonight. Bill?
He had 13 #1 hits during his solo career. He started out at 6 years old with the Jackson 5. He was such a groundbreaking musician, but and you alluded to some of this, while his life was filled with such remarkable events, there was a lot of tragedy in his life as well.
Beginning as a child, I was led to believe when I covered the Jacksons in 1984 that Michael Jackson may have been abused as a small boy. I had that on good authority from someone who traveled with him. The tragedy for this young man began when he was very, very young, Liz and Bill.
All right, Sandy. Stay with us, Sandy, because we're going to continue to follow this. If you're just joining us, Michael Jackson, the remarkably talented but troubled entertainer, has died apparently of cardiac arrest. Nina Pineda is